Imitation Game, Speed Serum, Scorchers, all sorts of awesomeness. If you check in the news tab, it says that Speed Serum... Oh, nope. Oh, they got rid of it. Okay. I take that back. Earlier it said Speed Serum was here, which was a little bit confusing because Speed Serum wasn't here yet. Good, they got that fixed. For those of you who are watching this at midnight tonight, that is July the 20th UTC time, Speed Serum will be coming. So maybe, just maybe, hold off on your operation attacks and or whatever else you need to do because you want to wait for Speed Serum. Speed Serum is magical and awesome. Now, for those of you who saw, I posted a Scorcher video yesterday. I'm going to try to do Imitation Game today using unboosted troops, and I'm going to be using all Scorchers, or primarily Scorchers, or mixing Scorchers in with something or other. Now, I have level 1 Scorchers, which are completely useless. Scorchers are garbage until they're like level 5 or 6. So let's have a look here. Let's find my Armory. As you can see right here, we've got level 1 Scorchers. They have very low health, very low compared to what higher level ones have, and they have not terribly great damage, and they're mostly useless, so we're gonna use them. That simple. Against these low level bases, against a level 8 base, I think we should be okay. Gonna use battle orders and primarily battle orders. Maybe we'll sneak in Kavan later on, and I don't know. I don't have a high enough level of second wind to bring back a Scorcher, unfortunately, but we're gonna try our best to get... I'm gonna guess we can get stage 5 down before we have to switch it up. Maybe I'll just add 1 Scorcher to some Zookas to pretend like I have a Scorcher or something. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to have to actually scout, though, because I don't know at what point it's going to get too difficult. So, DPS on boom cannons, only 300 on this low-level base by J-Dog. So we should be able to take that out fairly easily. Lots and lots of GBE. I think they reduced Scorchers in the last update from 12 GBE down to 10. So we're only in bunny ears talking about 70 GBE to drop all Scorchers. We'll see how they go. I think these boom cannons and things will not have much of an effect on it. I mean, that one right there is looking a little bit rusty and damaged, but overall, just mowing down through things. I think you get... Someone correct me. I know I'm going to be misspeaking here. I think you get... Excuse me. Scorchers at like XP 37 or so. Maybe at like HQ... 18, HQ 16, 17, someone's gonna know this. I just didn't look it up, and I said I was gonna scout, and I didn't. Thankfully, Noah has no defenses, or no ice statues, and they're only level 31. So we should be okay here. Do they not have a boom cannon? Oh, there it is. It's hidden back there. Sneaky, sneaky trick. Hiding the boom cannon in the trees. The only problem is, you know that the base has it. That's the problem when you only have one of them. Hiding the one you have is kind of silly. But I appreciate the effort, Mr. Noah. Hopefully it works for you. But you're not going to get intel from this raid. But could you imagine if you got intel, if your base was featured in Imitation Game and you got intel from it? That would be like, oh, suddenly I have 4,000 intel. I wonder how many times they actually get raided. It would be kind of cool if they actually fed back the stats on how well people did in their bases to people. That's asking a lot, I realize. But how do I get an Imitation Game? Who do I have to pay? Come on, like, they should like make it so the person who buys the most diamonds in a month gets into Imitation Game or something. Just a way to make money or something. I don't know. And maybe you could get like a Doom Cannon. So the Doom Cannon does 1500 DPS, which probably means it does like 4,000 per shot or something. I don't want to think about math. I think they shoot every 2 seconds or every 3 seconds. I'm going to guess every 3. So our Scorchers are going to have a little bit of difficulty, but thankfully I think we should have a couple shocks. Let's get Everspark out. And the reason for Everspark is I don't have critters, so I'm going to drop Everspark. That way we can maybe get some free critters from her critter swarm. Don't know. Seems like it might help. Scorchers don't go super close to buildings, I don't think. I don't know. We'll find out. Let's just drop them like so. Let's get rid of you first. And then we'll drop you all over here. And then I will push the Critter Swarm ability as soon as that... actually, let's shock the Doom Cannon. Probably a good idea, too. And now we've got some critters, and some more critters, and cheap shocks are a good thing. And critters are... See how they're like the Scorchers... never mind. I was going to say they kept their distance a little bit, but then they went on top of things, and it kind of ruined that for me. So... Level 1 Scorchers against Doom Cannon, and we did pretty well. I don't think we've lost a troop yet. Level 1 Scorchers, pretty strong and beefy against XP42, that is. I don't have troop health. If you have troop health, Scorchers are greatly affected by it. Any sort of armored troop is, I suppose. But... Nope, not for me. And people were asking about statues. Please, if you have questions about your statues, post them in the comments. Oh, a grappler against an Arabic name with a C shape over here. Lots of statue layouts, by the way. If you have questions about what specific statue layouts mean, please let me know. Now we can shock at least 3 of these things at once, which will be very helpful. And let's just... Oh no, I meant to have Everspark's Universal Remote loaded, but I don't, so that was a complete failure on my part. So I'm going to try and BART out this. Cheap shocks, this is going to be probably the last stage I can get with Scorchers. We'll find out very soon though. Let's go like this. And then shocking, quick shock. Okay, need some critters out in front because of the... Now, the fact that all of their boom cannons and grapplers and shock launcher are right dead center is not a good base layout. Please do not do this, people. Now, Critter Swarm is probably not the right choice right now because I'm getting a couple critters, but with the price of shocks, it doesn't make sense to use it, I don't think. Because, I mean, 22 GBE for, like, 8 critters, not really all that useful. Now, I gotta shock... Do I need to shock the grappler? I don't think I do. Let's shock this over here. All it's gonna do is pull them back into the middle, which isn't a big concern because... Whatever, right? So the grappler's down, and let's shock this cannon over here because it's going to wreck us a little bit. Throw some critters out. And stage 5, down to all Scorchers. Should you upgrade your Scorchers? Yes, I think you should. Now, what I like to do is my typical upgrade for the Armory is upgrade whatever is the most expensive. And if there's something else, there's 2 things that are expensive, upgrade whatever you'll use first. So, for example, I upgraded Critters first because they're very expensive, and then I upgraded Grenadiers because I use Grenadiers, but I don't really use Scorchers. So you have to kind of balance here what you use versus what's expensive. And why I upgrade what's expensive is because I want to get rid of that resource reward statue. As soon as you can get rid of your resource reward statue, the better. Now, Grappler, well-placed shock launchers-ish. So I probably can't take this down with Scorchers. I don't think. So I'm going to switch out. Anna, you are too strong. Or should I just... I don't think I should. But maybe we'll go all Zooka and... Or... Yeah, I'm just going to go. No more novels. I've already failed way too many times at Imitation Game. Do I have sound on? Yeah, I do. Okay. Yep. Okay, let's go. We're going to go for Anna. This should be a fairly easy base for Alzuka. I'm zooming in and out like a crazy person. My apologies. But I'm going to park right where that... I'll have one shock over here, one shock over... Yeah, I'll just park where that machine gun is. I don't tend to scout much, as you probably know, because you don't really need to all that much. How did that mine not die? That is baffling. That's going to be a problem. So I'm going to go 1, 2... like so, and hope to get away from that mine. I'm going to try to park in a spot where that mine will not ruin all of my troops, but I don't know if that's actually even possible. So, oh Brick, you are so close to dying so many times here. I'm going to try to walk as far left as I can. I am pretty stoked today. I've got someone who wants to rent our house. We're moving to France in 2019, I guess it would be called. Trying to do some fun things with the kids and get some culture and all those sorts of things. So we've rented a house in France and like near Avignon in Provence, trying to get our kids in this. Like, we're moving to a town of like 2,400 people with, it does have high-speed internet though, don't worry. That was one of the first requirement, more for work than for YouTube. I don't know if I'll keep posting or not. We'll see how long the upload times are. But yeah, moving to France. Kids all are in French immersion and just trying to do some cool things. We've had this base like 46 times, and I know that because I always make a joke that is borderline swearing, because I like to borderline swear. There's a shock mine there. You know what? Let's try to solo it. I'm going to get rid of the shock mine and the boom mine, and then we'll BART the, what is that called? Mortar? We'll sit right where that mortar is, hopefully. Ooh, mortar does not want to go away. Does not want to go away. So we're going to be pretty low on GBE, but what I figure we'll do is we will go right into here. I'm going to drop brick absolutely. I was going to use flag drop, but then I would have brick off to the left-hand side, and I don't really want to do that. Maybe I could have dropped brick first. I'm not really sure. But nonetheless, we're going to just do our best to keep things moving along. But yeah, pretty stoked to be moving across the world. And my dude is coming to look at our house today to potentially rent it, because it would be amazing to not have to leave our house empty and to actually potentially make money while we're away on our house, because our house is in a reasonably expensive neighborhood. Like, there's no vacancy in anywhere in my town, so we could potentially make some money and have a little bit extra spending money while we're away as we try to solo stage 7 with a missed shock. Somehow I did not shock that machine gun, and we managed to solo stage 7 anyways. So this is why you don't have like 3 ice. There's no reason to have 3 ice. It just doesn't work. Silly, 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 and that's it. We so what we've got is we've got speed serum coming very, very soon, and we've got let's fill up my, there we go, rock crystals are full. We've got speed serum coming soon. We've got the trader coming in 6 hours. Now, one of the guys in our task force just spawned someone who had lasertrons loaded, and I think that means that either lasertrons are coming in the trader, or someone loaded lasertrons and then didn't log into the game for like 2 months. I don't know what's going on. I thought you fell out of the active matchmaking pool after a couple days. Maybe you're put back in at a certain time, like if you have a resource base or something. If you've seen this before, let me know, because there's either, I don't know how someone would have lasertrons. It seems impossible. The only explanation I had was if they loaded them and then didn't ever come back into the game. So maybe they expire when you log in, was my thought. Anyways, that's the mystery of the day. Speed serum coming very soon. Scorcher crab coming in 6 days or so. And me coming soon to France. And so that's all I've got. Hit me up in the comments if you have anything fun to talk about. Let me know what your favorite type of beer is. And I was going to do a poll about that, but there's just so many different kinds of beer. I like to drink ISAs a lot right now. A little bit hoppy, a little bit of flavor profile, but not super boozy. That's it. That's all. I shall talk to you later today, maybe, and or tomorrow. Okay, bye. Peace. Goodbye. Au revoir.